After crossing through, I became the vicious supporting role in the novel. I married a wealthy heiress by any means necessary. My CEO's wife Sophia can no longer bear it. Throw me a divorce agreement. To make way for her first love, Sophia promised to split half of my family property. I am delighted. No longer entangled. Wishing her an early birth of a precious child. And I. With sky-high breakup fees, carefree and joyful. The main text begins. Remember to subscribe if you like. After transmigrating into a vicious male supporting character in a novel, I can't sleep after tossing and turning. In this book, the fate of the original owner James was extremely tragic. Although born into a wealthy family, but there are many offspring in the big family, he cannot receive the favor of his parents. Used as a tool for marriage alliance to enter Sophia's family. Even worse, the original owner is a love brain. In order to win the heart of the female lead Sophia, I have done too many wrong things. In the end, he could only die tragically in prison. Thinking of the original owner's setting, I silently roast in my heart. Love brain. Zombies don't eat. In order to change one's destiny, I plan to stay away from Sophia. After thinking it through, I'm going downstairs for breakfast. I saw Sophia in the restaurant of the villa. I politely smiled at her, but she sneered at me with a full face. James, you pester me every day. Is it interesting? Even after having breakfast, you have to follow behind my butt. Although I have already sat tactfully in a corner of the dining table, separated from her by 2 meters. But in her impression, I am still the licking dog that hasn't changed its core. I looked up and examined her. This woman is beautiful. Her figure is also exceptional. But it doesn't arouse any interest in me. Her expression is too ugly. I don't have the bad habit of sticking my hot face to someone's cold butt. I watched Sophia respond and said, otherwise? I want to deliberately avoid you and go out to eat. We still have to postpone breakfast until noon. There is only one restaurant at home. Breakfast time for people all over the country is basically the same. After one's words, I desperately stuffed mountain delicacies into my mouth. After all, after divorce, I can't bear to buy such a good thing. Sophia was so angry that she threw her fork in her eyes. My explanation is to conceal it. Make her bored. Sophia hugged her arms with both hands. Looking down at me from a high vantage point, he said, James, it's useless for you to be stubborn. I have no feelings for you. We'll have to part ways sooner or later. I plan to divorce you. Sophia, you can also get a divorce. But I want half of the property. Not leaving a single point behind. I will no longer entangle with her as usual. Talk about money as soon as you speak. Sophia's face flashed with shock. Then he turned and sneered at me. James, you're really something that can't stand on the table. Do you think I care about this little money? To be with David. I don't even need my life. David. It's Sophia's first love. These unfortunate mandarin ducks have been in love for many years. But we can't be together. And this vicious male supporting me. Use all means to ascend to power. By winning over Sophia's family, Sophia's mother was able to join a wealthy family. David is heartbroken. I went abroad for treatment. Think of this. I suddenly want to give a thumbs up for their love. Said calmly to her. Not bad. Sophia. You are indeed a noble woman who regards money as dirt and love as life. I am willing to let go and fulfill you. After one's words, I left gracefully. Leave behind a noble and cold wife who remains in place, doubting life. Take the bank card that Sophia gave me. I bought a bunch of luxury goods at a nearby upscale mall. The original owner is really stupid. Knowing that Sophia has money. But in order to maintain a good male image in front of her, I can't bear to part with flowers. Nowadays, I want to change my way of living. After I finish buying things, decided to go to a beauty salon for body care. Unexpectedly. But I received a call from Sophia's mother at Sophia's house. The elderly have always loved me. You gave me a lot of money. Of course, I must show good filial piety. The old lady said today is the family banquet of the old mansion. I must go over and participate. I didn't say a word. Go straight to the old house. Entering the old villa. I just found out that there are new members attending the family banquet. Sophia's mother is sitting in the main seat. On the left is Sophia. On the right is a young girl I have never seen before. I consciously sat next to Sophia. I looked at the young girl too much. Sophia's mother happily introduced me to her. This is your aunt, Olivia. Just returned from abroad. I'm shocked. I didn't expect this girl to look the same age as me. Unexpectedly, the seniority is so high. Just call me by my name. I am 2 years older than Sophia. The girl gave me a bright smile. Be liberal and dignified. Hello, Olivia. I'm James, Sophia's husband. I politely introduced myself. But it caught Sophia's eye. It won't be any more soon. In the shocked eyes of Olivia and Sophia's mother, I explained calmly. Not bad. Sophia wants to divorce me. I agree. Sophia's mother was furious. Angry, he said. I disagree. James is such a good person. Sophia. How can you think about divorce all day long? Sophia is not willing to be outdone. I started talking back and saying that I don't love him. I feel particularly painful being with him. I put on a sad expression. Speaking with grievance. Two people have no emotions. Relationships won't last long. If she wants to leave, then leave. It's impossible for you to get divorced. Unless I die. Sophia's mother excitedly patted the table. I don't know if my mind has changed yet. From my previous refusal to divorce to my current desire for divorce. Sophia stubbornly stared at the old man. A pair of stars said with tears in their eyes, Mom, don't push me like this. How many years have you been using this set? Not every time it's useful. Good. Are your wings hard now? Have you forgotten? What was your original identity? Who cultivated you into the successor of the group? Sophia's mother was so angry that she trembled all over. I casually threw a teacup at my daughter. I don't know what's going on. My body instinctively leaned towards Sophia. Blocked the teacup filled with hot water for her. Immediately. My back is burning with pain. I cursed in my heart. Sophia, this beauty troublemaker. It really harms people a lot. I clearly didn't have the impulse to block her teacup. However, the plot is out of style. Controlled my body. It seems. I really want to uphold the principle of cherishing life. Stay away from Sophia's mission. However, I blocked everything this time. Sacrificing so much. Definitely going to sell personal feelings. I hope the female CEO can see that I have suffered for her. Give me an extra sum of money. Therefore, I endure the pain. She looked at Sophia with concern and said, Sophia, are you all right? Quickly apologize to Mom. Mom will forgive you. A hint of shock flashed across Sophia's face. It turned out to be disgust towards me. Perhaps recalling one's own background. She knelt down decisively. Sophia is an illegitimate daughter. Not recognized by the family when I was a child. I suffered some hardships outside. Later. Under the careful nurturing of Sophia's mother. Defeat all the third-generation inheritance candidates of the Sophia family. Being able to ascend to higher positions. Therefore, her feelings for Sophia's mother are both grateful and appreciative. And mixed with reverence. Mom. I was wrong. I shouldn't have made you angry. I know. I come from a poor background. Mom, you raised me to adulthood with your own hands. Today's Sophia is here. I can listen to my mom for anything. Only one's own marriage matters. I want to make my own decisions. Although Sophia is kneeling on the ground. But he still stubbornly wants to divorce me. I really want to give her a thumbs up. Give her a thumbs up for her courage and determination. But, due to limitations in character design, I had to put on a sad expression. James. Are you all right? Mom accidentally hit you. Come on, someone. Please have the doctor examine James' injuries. Sophia's mother's face was tense. Commanding the servants in the house crisply and cleanly. Quickly. I was taken to the family clinic. The family doctor respectfully examined the wound on my back. Behind me. Sophie's mother's scolding came through. Want to divorce. Just give up the position of Sophia's family heir. Descendants of the Sophia family. Never go blind. Mixing with a poor little white face. James is such a good person. Good family background. I am also devoted to you. Don't be in the midst of fortune and not know it. Listen to these sounds. I feel both warm and ironic. Warm is. The elderly person is so optimistic about me and cares about me. Ironically. Sophia as a wife. even if I get hurt for her. But she turned a blind eye to me, indifferent and indifferent. Damn if I know. Is there water in the original owner's head? How did he not give up on this indifferent woman? I came out of the infirmary. Olivia gave me a meaningful glance before saying, "You love her like this. Do this. Is it worth it?" I pursed my lips. I want to explain. No wonder Olivia misunderstood. I love Sophia. It has already spread throughout the entire circle. Even if Olivia goes abroad, I'm afraid I might also hear rumors. I find it difficult to whiten. No need to wash white either. Aunt Olivia cares about me a lot. I pursed my lips and smiled, intentionally adding the word aunt. Sure enough, she was slightly angry. Puffed up his cheeks. Even girls care about age. Auntie's 2 words call her old. I just care about Sophia's lifelong happiness. Olivia, put down this sentence. Just left. Sophia is still kneeling in the living room. Little does one think. She did it for David. Willing to give up the position of Sophia's family heir. I secretly applauded her decision. Because I will soon be able to successfully divorce. I received a sky-high breakup fee. Sophia is this person. Although indifferent to me. For her first love. But it is a love that accompanies life and death. The position of the heir of the Sophia family. She regarded it as manure. She knelt in the living room all night. Until fainting. For the sake of money. I pretended to be attentive. Busy by her bedside, bustling around. Sophia's mother sighed. He called me to the study. She felt guilty and said, "Our Sophia family. I'm really sorry about you. No one has wronged anyone. Emotional matters. It's just your love and my wish." Reluctantly unable. I tried my best to put on an expression that saw through the world. Laying the groundwork for divorce. Sure enough. Sophia's mother has a showdown. You can persist for another 3 months. If Sophia can't change her mind, then I'll have her release you. Listen here. My face changed drastically. I was already planning to give up on Sophia. The plot remains unchanged as a result. If I remember correctly. In this book, Sophia's mother will do something to David within these 3 months. Causing David to almost lose his fertility. Completely become a useless person. And the original owner, James, wants to get Sophia. Moreover, it is aiding and abetting the tyranny of the tyrant. Did something illegal? After Sophia's mother passed away. Sophia seeks revenge. I will do everything in my power to send me to prison. This directly led to the tragic death of the original owner in prison. This life-threatening pit. I can't jump. I am pursuing happiness for the rest of my life. Propose to go on a trip to relax. Only by leaving this land of right and wrong. Only then can we break free from the original plot setting. Fortunately, Sophia's mother feels that the Sophia family owes me a debt. Not only did they agree to my request, he also gave me a huge amount of travel expenses. It seems she plans to take care of David's dirty work by herself. Take me out. My eyes are moist. Sophia's mother, although not a perfect good person. But it's good to me. I can't bear to see her walking further and further down the wrong path. Therefore, I tried to persuade him. Mom, it's been so many years. I put it all down. You don't need to target David anymore. Strong twist melon is not sweet. Silly child. You always think of others. Don't worry. I will make the decision for you. The old lady's eyes were filled with determination. It seems that even 9 cows can't bring her back. I shuddered in my heart. Let's run for our lives quickly. However, just when I thought I could take it off, David came to cause trouble. That was the first time I saw David after traveling through time. He looks very handsome. Wearing a white shirt. Wearing a pair of gold-rimmed glasses. Looks like Sven is spotless. Really? This appearance meets the setting of first love. No wonder Sophia couldn't forget him. David looked at me and spoke calmly, saying that he heard Sophia was sick. I'll take a look at her. Sophia's mother doesn't like him. As soon as she spoke, she insulted me and said, "You deserve to step into my Sophia's house too. A mistress who destroys someone else's family. Do you know how to write the words integrity and shame?" I silently pray in my heart. I hope he will give up when faced with difficulties. Don't cause trouble here. After all, I, the malicious male supporting actor, was present. even if I don't do anything. It's also difficult to clear the suspicion of framing the male lead. Little does one think. David is righteous and confident. He insists on seeing Sophia. Said firmly in tone. Sophia and I are just friends. It's not as dirty as you think. As her friend. She's sick. It's not excessive for me to visit her. If you really care about Sophia, you should have let me in. Have to say, David and Sophia are quite compatible. They are all the same, stubborn and affectionate. But Sophia's mother has too much prejudice against him. Raise the cane in your hand and hit him. Angry, he said to David. Friend. Your dirty little thoughtfulness. Who doesn't know? It's because of you. Sophia is risking her life like this. Hurry up and leave. Don't harm Sophia anymore. David stood still and straightened his back. No hiding, no flashing. Allowing the old lady's cane to hit his back. Quickly. His pure white shirt already exuded a bloody charm. He only had one sentence in his mouth. Let me see Sophia. She needs me. Let me make it clear to her. What a pure love warrior who sacrificed himself for love. I really want to applaud him. However, I can't. He's here. I'm in trouble. Sure enough. Sophia, who just woke up, hearing David's voice, dragging the weak body out of the room. When passing by me, she gave me a resentful glance. I had no choice but to stall and say, it's none of my business. He insisted on seeing you. If it weren't for you, this would have happened because Mom didn't agree. What happened today wouldn't have happened. Don't think I don't know. What's on your mind? It's best if today's matter has nothing to do with you. Otherwise, I will never spare you lightly. Sophia is attached to my ear. He warned me in a low voice. He trembled and rushed towards David. My hair is on end. Male partner is male partner. No matter what you do, it's always wrong. Don't do anything? It's also wrong. David. Is it really you? You finally arrived. I'm not dreaming, am I? I really need you. Do you feel any pain on your body? If you hold it, it won't hurt anymore. Sophia hugged David from behind. I blocked his mother's crutch for him, whispering affectionately to him. David was in tears. He restrained himself and said, Sophia, we have already broken up. You did this for me. Unworthy. Worth. In my heart. We never broke up. I have no feelings for James. I have always stood guard for you like a jade. Sophia confessed her feelings on the spot, while feeding everyone a mouthful of dog food, and even sacrificed my male partner. Sophia's mother threw down her cane. I passed out in anger. Sophia's house, up and down. A chaotic mess. Olivia has quick eyes and hands. Take Sophia's mother to the hospital for emergency treatment. Just saved Sophia's mother's life. Sophia and David also went to the hospital to visit Sophia's mother. I was just about to find an excuse to leave, but she was taken to the hospital by Sophia. She angrily said to me, Our account. I haven't figured it out yet. If you want to have a smoother life after divorce, just stay with me honestly. Don't make any small moves behind your back. Sophia warns of addiction. He threatened me again. She wants to put me in her line of sight, so I won't frame David again. I think she's monitoring me. It actually proves my innocence more than nothing. Therefore, I pretended to cooperate and spoke up. You can relax. I have completely given up on you. I won't do anything to David anymore. Even if it's for divorce fees. I will also be honest and straightforward. Sophia gave me a surprised look. And then he regained his contempt for me. That's why I continued talking. It's better like this. If I catch you with a handle, you not only won't get a penny, he will die a miserable death. I rolled my eyes at her. Roast in the heart. Acting as a domineering CEO. You acted very addictive. I don't want any divorce fees, big deal. I have become a mountain of luxury goods piled up in the seller's store. Withdraw money from the bank card. Then he ran away with a huge sum of money. It's enough to eat for a lifetime. Cherish life. Stay away from crazy men and women. Just when I was secretly planning my escape route, Sophia's mother woke up. To avoid provoking the elderly again, David silently left. Before leaving, he gave Sophia a deep and affectionate glance. But he didn't say anything more. Sophia also gave David a look back. The two of them exchanged glances, completely ignoring my existence. I'm glad I'm not the original owner. Otherwise, I must be tortured to death by these two. Until David disappeared at the end of the hallway. Sophia just withdrew her gaze. Focus on the elderly. Speaking gently. Mom. You're awake. Sophia's mother spoke coldly, thanks to you. I haven't been infuriated yet. It's Sophia's fault. Sophia, I'm sorry about you. Sophia said. Kneel down again. Sophia's mother waved her hand at her. Don't kneel down on me. I agree to your divorce from James. A blind person like you. Not worthy to live with him. Upon hearing this, Sophia looked surprised. Really? It seems. She wishes she could get my divorce certificate right away. Me too. However, Sophia's mother is starting to amplify her skills. I have one condition. Sophia anxiously spoke up about the conditions. As long as divorce is possible, I am willing to accept anything. Divorce also has a cooling off period. You and James will be together for another 3 months. If you still insist on getting divorced by then, I'll help you. Sophia's mother spoke slowly about this condition. I'm probably already planning how to get rid of David's situation in my mind. No matter when, I will insist on divorcing James. I don't think we need to wait anymore. This is purely a waste of time. Sophia glanced at me. My eyes were filled with resentment. I quickly explained to Sophia. It wasn't my idea. Don't blame me. Sophia's mother also defended me. It was my idea. Yes? You don't want to. I have said that. As long as we can divorce him, I am willing to do anything. I've been waiting for so long. Not bad for these 3 months either. Sophia finished speaking. He gave me a fierce slash. I'm too lazy to pay attention to her. I have booked a flight ticket to travel abroad. She didn't find any evidence against me. Only release is allowed. Little does one think. Leaving this time, Olivia will see me off. When you bid me farewell. Olivia drank 2 more glasses. Her face is red. Especially cute. She looked at me gently and asked if you really wanted to open up. Do you really want to divorce Sophia? I nodded and said. What else? Continue to love and kill her. The second half of life is still long. I don't want to waste time on the wrong people. Olivia gave me a thumbs up. That's why I continued talking. I really admire you. Can afford it. Can accommodate. I smiled at her. Get up and say goodbye. At this moment, Olivia suddenly stopped me and said. 3 months later. Remember to come back. Half of Sophia's family's assets. You deserve it. I listened to Olivia's words. I can't help feeling a little excited. Follow up and ask. Why do you say that? Why are you so confident that I can get it? Sophia is not a person who keeps her promises. Even if she has some misunderstandings about you. I will also help you obtain the divorce property. Olivia has a confident expression on her face. It seems like everything is under her control. Why help an outsider deal with their niece? I asked with a puzzled expression on my face. Deal with? I can't talk about it. It's just that Sophia is too stubborn. Don't temper her temperament. Difficult to be a big tool. Olivia finished speaking. A carefree smile. Walk away. I silently sighed for Sophia in my heart. This female lead. I haven't gotten rid of my mother's control yet. Another aunt wants to polish her. Enough for her. However, that's Sophia's family matter. It has nothing to do with me. I just want to keep the money. Live a carefree and joyful life. Traveling around the world. It was my childhood dream. I have money and time now. I can finally fulfill my dream. The last stop of the journey is Paris. I heard it's a romantic city. I plan to conduct a preliminary investigation. If satisfied, after the divorce, I will stay here for a long time. My plan is very beautiful. But it was shattered by reality. I saw Sophia calling me. I really don't want to take it. But in terms of divorce fees, I still picked it up. Get back right away. Mom is critically ill. Sophia doesn't have any extra words. He gave me orders directly. Although I am not happy in my heart. But he didn't refuse either. After all, Sophia's mother is very kind to me. She's sick. I naturally need to go back and visit. However, when I rush back, Sophia's mother has already passed away. It's still one step too late. I couldn't see her for the last time. I knelt by the elderly sickbed. Cried bitterly. My heart is filled with regret. If she weren't so persistent, not overly concerned about Sophia's affairs, the body won't collapse so quickly either. After the funeral of the elderly, Sophia is eager to divorce me. This divorce, without Sophia's mother's obstruction, very smooth. Sophia truly keeps her word. Divided half of my property among them. Is Olivia helping with it? I don't know. Just received the divorce certificate. Sophia immediately obtained the marriage certificate with David on the spot. The staff looked at them disdainfully. Treat them as people who cheat within marriage and destroy other people's families. The two of them looked at me. I hope I can explain one sentence. I'm not that kind. After receiving the money, there's no need to be polite to them anymore. I'm holding that bright red divorce certificate. I'm about to leave while whistling. No way out. I'm in a really good mood. Difficult to suppress. I just left the Civil Affairs Bureau. I saw Olivia. She looks happier than me. Tell me. Happy divorce. Take you to a big meal. Let's celebrate. If this were to come out of someone else's mouth, I think it's ironic. But it came out of Olivia's mouth. I know this is a sincere blessing. Thank you. I gladly agreed. This meal, I had a great time eating. She also ate satisfactorily. The two of them unknowingly drank a few more glasses. They're all drunk. When helping Olivia back to her room, I heard her muttering to herself. James, do you know? You are my first love. I gently patted her cheek. Persuasion. Be clear-headed. Do you still know who I am? I know that. I have liked you since I was young. At the same school as you. But you only have Sophia in your eyes. I didn't even pay attention to me. The girl's tone was full of grievances. Completely devoid of the appearance of elders. It's a bit more youthful than a young girl's. I suddenly thought of. I have already divorced Sophia. What kind of elder does she consider me? Therefore. Joked. Before, I had no eyes. If time could rewind, I will definitely notice you, this beautiful woman. Am I beautiful? Olivia gave me a flirtatious glance. Smiling brilliantly. My heart rate suddenly accelerated. My gaze moved down her face. Under Olivia's petite face. It's a slender neck and a full upper body. And a pair of long legs. Today Olivia wore a slim fit black dress. Outlined the perfect figure to make it more sexy and charming. I swallowed my saliva and said, You are beautiful. I'm already smitten. Action is better than excitement. Fool. Olivia said. Took the initiative to kiss my lips. Who can withstand this? I'll push it halfway. I had a relationship with Olivia. After a beautiful night. I'm still lying in bed reminiscing. At this moment, Olivia has already left. A row of servants filed in one after another, holding clothes and asking me to change clothes. I just remembered. This is Olivia's big villa. There are over 10 servants who take care of the villa and its owner. Where is Olivia? I nervously asked. Miss has gone to work. She instructed us to change your clothes. Serve you for breakfast. The leading maid explained gently. I glanced at the row of maids. Each one has a beautiful appearance. The clothes worn also inexplicably aroused people's hearts. I suddenly felt something was wrong. Say. Something's wrong. Go out. I'm not used to being served by others. I made a quick decision. Refused their services. Everyone's face was full of disappointment. Sighing and leaving. At this moment, Olivia walked in from outside. Smiling heartily, he said. All right. James. Facing these beautiful women. You can withstand temptation. What a good man. The girl smiled as she spoke. Thumb up at me on one side. I am secretly grateful. Fortunately, I was clever and passed the test. Otherwise, it would have caused trouble. Olivia's strength is much stronger than Sophia's. Offending her won't yield good results. No matter how beautiful the maid is. Where are you beautiful? Moreover, I am not interested in them. I casually said a few kind words. After all, I took advantage of her so much last night. Since it is so, marry me. Olivia finished speaking. Hand me the ring box that has already been prepared. I was startled. After a one-night romance, a wealthy heiress unexpectedly proposed to me. This kind of glamorous plot. I really can't bear it. I have experienced a previous wealthy marriage. I don't want to be controlled by a domineering female CEO anymore. Olivia. Let me think about it. It's too sudden. I'm not prepared. I rejected her with warmth and earth. Good. I know. This pace is too fast. It's normal that you can't accept it at the moment. I will wait for you. I hope you don't make me wait too long. Olivia didn't force me. Put away the ring. I breathed a sigh of relief. Quickly flee abroad to relax. Previously planned to go to Paris. Finally made it. This is indeed a romantic city. Everyone is good at enjoying life. Unlike in first-tier cities in China where work is a burden. I plan to stay here for a long time. However, one can't avoid one's enemy. When checking in at famous tourist attractions, I unexpectedly met Sophia and David, who came for their honeymoon. When the two of them saw me, it's like meeting an enemy. Look at with angry eyes. If it weren't for you, Sophia will not lose her position as CEO of the group. You wicked scoundrel. David clenched his fists tightly. You're about to rush up and hit me. I quickly took 2 steps back. Flexibly avoid his attacks. And keep a distance from him. People with a protagonist aura just can't afford to provoke. Count me unlucky. Their good mood was ruined by the two of them. Also, it was you who caused her to lose her position as CEO. This is the condition for her to divorce me and be with you. Don't blame me for this account. I roast. Turn around and prepare to leave. At this moment, Sophia grabbed me tightly. You marry me. Is it just to cheat on divorce fees? I was about to nod. Tell her, otherwise what? With your stinky face. I can love it. However, thinking of how much the original owner loved her, I also feel that being the original owner is not worth it. In order to breathe a sigh of relief for the original owner, I'll rephrase. Sophia, I did love you. Love deeply ingrained in one's heart. However, my love for you, already worn away in your daily disdain. Now, I just want to take the breakup fee. A few days of peaceful days. I hope you have some conscience. Don't disturb my life anymore. Also, I am at least from a wealthy family with 3 generations of wealth. Your divorce fee. I really don't take it seriously. To combat Sophia, I moved out my entire family background. But I didn't tell her. My family's indifference towards me is no less than hers. As long as it does not affect the interests of the G family. Even if I die outside, they won't care either. I'm sure. Sophia never cares about my situation. My everything. She knows nothing about it. Therefore, I can say whatever I want. She can't tell the truth either. David is indignant and indignant. Speak out and mock me, saying, what are you arrogant about? Isn't he just a fake rich 3rd generation? You can get a penny from your family. Leaving Sophia. You won't be able to find someone as outstanding as her. I never expected it. A rival in love. You actually know me better than my ex-wife. But I wasn't provoked. Still respond strongly. No matter how poor my family background is. Can be worse than you. You treat Sophia as a treasure. I have no objections. Wishing you an early birth of a precious child. However, I won't bother you with my lifelong matters. Just got divorced. A wealthy heiress proposed to me. No way out. My face. Too attractive for women to like. You can't envy me. Maybe I hit the nail on the head. David became angry and embarrassed. He clenched his fist and rushed towards me. I have gained a lot of experience in dealing with it. Cleverly avoiding again. Sophia grabbed him and said, don't listen to James being weird here. We are here for our honeymoon. You didn't choose this rundown place yet. Always encountering unlucky people. David's face was full of complaints. Completely different from the image of my first love I saw last time. I am very surprised. Is the male lead's persona about to collapse? Sophia's face looks unpleasant. I didn't respond to him again. Just silently looked at me and said, a wealthy heiress really proposed to you. Are you making up an excuse to deceive us? David looked at her like a fool. Complaining again. Why do you care about such people? Don't even think about it. He's lying. I watched the interaction between the two as if watching a play. I guess their emotional state is not very good. When first love becomes a pillow mate, filter disappears. It may become mundane and unremarkable. Sophia has lost the inheritance rights of her family's property, becoming a destitute heiress. I also lost the confidence I had before. A woman who was finally obtained. The economic situation has deteriorated. This greatly disappointed David. Sophia has always been extravagant with her money. He can't even afford to support this woman. I dare to assert. This couple. They will soon separate. I thought of this. I felt a wave of joy in my heart. I'm too lazy to explain why I was proposed to by a wealthy heiress. David has no intention of letting me go. Stop me and interrogate me. Who is the wealthy heiress who proposed to you? Do you think so? I can't say my name. You're just bragging. Sophia also looked at me with anticipation. Hope I can reveal the identity of a wealthy heiress. I suddenly found it difficult to get off the tiger. I haven't decided to accept Olivia yet. It's not appropriate to publicly propose her now. At this moment, a familiar voice resolved my embarrassment. It's me. I proposed to him. Yes? Do you have any objections? I've always seen people. It's actually Olivia. What? Your seniority clearly qualifies you to be someone else's aunt. Surprisingly proposing to him. David is unbelievable. I widened my eyes and looked at Olivia. Have to say, this girl is only 2 years older than Sophia, but with outstanding appearance and proper maintenance. Looks much younger than Sophia. Love can transcend everything. What does the so-called seniority mean? Olivia's words. David was left speechless in response. Sophia's reaction is more interesting. I was stunned for dozens of seconds. Just spoke up and questioned. Aunt, you actually like my husband. Do you know about shame? Olivia gave a cold smile, sneered at his niece and said, your husband. He has already divorced you. People you don't care about. In my eyes, it's a treasure. Speaking of integrity and shame, I have to ask. During your marriage, I flirted with David. Both mentally and behaviorally have cheated. Is this called having shame? 2 sentences. Leaves Sophia speechless. Not yet called uncle. Do you still want Sophia's family's living expenses? Olivia looked down at her niece from a high position. Put on a full elder posture. I am secretly happy in my heart. The identity of an elder can still be used in this way. Sophia clenched her fists in humiliation. Remain silent. At this moment, David shouted at her. Why are you still standing there? Call him uncle. Sophia's family's money. Are you not planning to take it anymore? Sophia is helpless. Get closer to me. Let out a low voice. Uncle. What did I intentionally say? Too low volume. I didn't hear it. Sophia raised the volume. Speak loudly, uncle. I responded satisfactorily. Hey. It's my niece. You're so good. Sophia's face turned pale. I left with David in a dejected manner. When alone with Olivia, the atmosphere on site became particularly ambiguous. Why are you here? I looked at her. The void left in my heart due to longing suddenly filled. I just realized now. I like her. I'm here to protect you. Olivia mischievously blinked at me. Fool. I should be here to protect you. I reached out and rubbed her hair. I want to get closer to her. She obediently snuggled into my arms and acted coquettishly. Then I'll wait for my husband to protect me. Why did you call her husband? I haven't agreed to your proposal yet. I pretended to be arrogant and coquettish on my lips. The body is honest. Embrace her waist. Kissed her delicate lips. Husband. You fell in love with me. You will eventually be mine. Olivia gasped for breath, whispering sweet words in my ear. I take the lead as the guest, carrying her towards the nearby hotel. I have fallen in love with you. But it still depends on your performance. If you dare to seduce others, I'll lock you up at home. I won't let you go out. I said teasing words to her half-jokingly. She quickly sank into it. After returning from Paris, Olivia and I had a luxurious wedding. The wedding venue was crowded with people. Even my family members who haven't been in touch for 800 years. Everyone came to please me one after another. I'm completely confused. I don't remember sending them wedding invitations myself. At this moment, Olivia whispered in my ear. I invited them here. This is the first step in helping you regain your family's inheritance rights. I am greatly moved. He gave her a sudden kiss and said, Thank you, Olivia. Olivia shyly said, Why are you being polite to me? This hasn't even reached the kissing stage yet. But I can't wait to enter the bridal chamber with you. I confided my love in her ear. James. Just endure it a little longer. Olivia blushed. Gently comfort me. The wedding was very grand. The process is tedious. I am gradually becoming impatient. I think it's causing so much trouble. Just to save face. But seeing the happy expression on his wife's face, I think everything is worth it. Between Olivia entering the dressing room to change into her formal attire, I saw Sophia's figure in the crowd. She's alone. David is gone by my side. His expression was extremely haggard. I pretended not to see it. Don't turn your face away. On this joyous day, I don't want my beloved wife to misunderstand that my old feelings for her are unforgettable. But Sophia walked straight towards me. Hold on to my arm. I forcefully pushed her away. Roared loudly. What are you up to? She anxiously said, James. I have already broken up with David. I hold my chest with both hands. The indifferent response said, What does that have to do with me? Sophia kept pouring out to me about the time they met in Paris. You probably guessed it too. Our relationship is not good. Original. The person who deeply cares about it. After obtaining it, it was not as beautiful as imagined. We don't love each other as much as we think. Separation is inevitable. I impatiently interrupted her. Sophia. You said these things at my wedding. Is it suitable? Sophia blushed. I'm sorry for saying these words of confession to me. I didn't mean anything else. Just wanted to remind you. Auntie sees you as her first love. I may not cherish you after getting you. Just like me and David. After wandering around, they still separated. Therefore, I beg you to be with me. We are all first-time marriages. Know the roots and the bottom. More suitable. If the original owner were. I must be so happy that I passed out. Unfortunately, I am not the original owner. I solemnly warned her. Sophia. Please respect yourself. Don't talk about my relationship with Olivia. Compared to the two of you, you can't compare at all. Why? Are your emotions more noble than ours? Sophia increased the volume. Instantly caught everyone's attention. In the crowd, I saw David looking over here. He actually appeared at my wedding venue. That's really unlucky. Wait for him to approach. I instructed the security personnel around me to drive him out. David is very unwilling. Shout at me. I'm here to find Sophia. Then you guys go away together. I signaled to the security personnel. Indicate to them to take Sophia away too. During the process of being taken out, the two of them. They also curse at each other. Sophia. What are you doing here? We have already broken up. Don't bother me. You were born to me. Death is my ghost. Who allowed you to come find your ex-husband? I shook my head helplessly. Still a familiar routine. Still a familiar farce. Male and female leads. I know they love and kill each other. Brainless tinkering. And my supporting role. As long as you live your own little life well, you can be carefree and happy.